Hello everyone, it's Pastor Lon, Homestead and Pastor, my beautiful wife Robbie Lynn. Just wanted to welcome you all to our next episode of Come Sit a Spell. And as you can hear, I guess you can hear in the background, the drag strip fired up. We kind of waited till later to do this video, but they seem like they're going on right on into the night. But anyway, hope you can hear us, and hopefully it will drown out the dragsters over there across the highway. But topic tonight that we want to talk about is really not necessarily a topic, but it's something we wanted to do. It's September, the month of September, actually the first part of September, first and second week, was our year anniversary of being here on YouTube. And we just want to take this time to thank everybody for all your support, all of our subscribers, all those that comment and give us thumbs up, and we're really grateful. Never dreamed it would go as far as it's gone. I checked just a little bit ago before we got on here. We're at our highest point for our subscribers. We're at 1,849 subscribers. So that's about how many more than probably 1,800 more than some people said we would get when we first started out. So anyway, we just give God the glory for it. It's really a blessing that we have this many people subscribe. Now, all those people don't always comment, but we appreciate those of you that do, and those supporters that are dedicated to our channel. And again, we just wanted to make this Come Sit a Spell about that, about you, really. All you guys for we just want to thank all you guys for all your support this past year. Some of you have been with us since the very beginning, some of you have come on midstream, and some of you just come on here recently. It's always a good feeling to see your subscriber numbers grow, and we appreciate the people that have shouted us out along the way. I don't want to name them because there's several channels that give us a shout out down through the year, and we don't want to mention any of them because we won't leave anybody out. But we appreciate everybody, whether it be a shout out or you just subscribe when you run up on our channel, however that happened. So again, thank you from the bottom of our heart for all your support. With that being said, we've really enjoyed the journey on our end. I hope y'all have. We've talked about a lot, you know, and something I wanted to ask each one of you. I'll wait and save that in a minute, about your opinion on something. But it's been a good journey. We've met a lot of good people on here, a lot of great people, made friends with a lot of you, and we appreciate that. It's just a joy to me as a minister to have comments on here of you, you know, asking for prayer, putting your prayer requests on this channel. Some of you send us emails. We receive different things in the mail, our post office box. You know, whether it be phone calls or text messages or anything, we just appreciate all that. And the channel really has turned into more of a ministry / personal / family / community. I think that most of the people on here are tight-knit, and I love it. Like I've told you before, when y'all comment on one another's comments, praying for one another, encouraging one another, that really means a lot to me and Robert Lynn. Also, we've been inspired by a lot of you that watch our channel, by your comments, emails, like I said, regular mail, post office box, phone calls, text messages, meeting in person, whatever form that was. Y'all really inspired us, and we hope that we've done a little bit to inspire some of you on here to encourage you, because that's what it's all about, helping one another. Y'all have heard us talk about that a lot on this channel, and we will continue to do that. But like the videos, should put some water out here.
Swallowing that again?
No, it's no gnat this time, but I just got through with church service, so got cotton mouth. But so I want you to take off over there again. y'all let us know if y'all can hear them on there or not. That way with future videos, we know whether we need to go inside when they hit the drag strip, or if it don't affect us that much, then we just won't worry about it. But like I said, we've been inspired by a lot of you, and really got to know you. A lot of you feel like family, even though miles and miles apart, and some of you in a different countries. Well, one thing I wanted to mention on here too is, as y'all see, those of you that watch the channel all the time, you know we got the devotions, whether it be on the island or here on the front porch or wherever that may be. That's one of the major things we try to keep going. That's actually what the channel was founded for and founded upon. It was the Word of God, and that'll always be there. And then Robbie Lynn's kitchen, cooking and baking and canning and all that good stuff. There are a lot of you like that. We appreciate you watching those videos. And then with Farmer Bradley and our animals, some of the projects we've tackled around here, from planting the garden to pulling up the bushes and landscape around the house, and then just felt led of the Lord to start this Come Sit a Spell. Start off with just me doing that, and may in the future maybe just me doing it sometime. But I'm thankful that Robbie Lynn's able to join me and add so much from her, from a woman's point of view. That's always important. But like I said, we just wanted to. That's some of the things we have on here, as you know, if you watch the channel. And my question is, let us know if there's something you'd like to see more of, or less of, or something new that we don't do, something you'd like to see us start doing on here that we don't do. But I don't know what that might be. But
you better be careful.
Well, they can put the comments, we'll do them or not. But I just wanted to get their feedback, along with your prayer requests and the issues you have. And
I guess another question would be, what drew them to the channel in the first place?
True.
That would be something you'd want to continue.
Yeah. Well, that would go along with more or less of, so that's a good point. What drew you to the Homesteading Pastor channel? Let us know that, and that way we'll make sure we stick more to that kind of content in the future. But like I said, if there's something that you would like for us to add, something new to the channel, let us know. If we can, we will. I know we said a while back we were going to try to go live, and I've been wanting to do that, but I'm trying to get my sidekick to build up her nerve to do that. But I'm going to do it shortly if I have to go live by myself, but I'm hoping we can both do it together. And those of you that have channels on here, let me know what your thoughts are on that. You think going live every now and then or every so often is good for your channel, bad for your channel? You think it'd be a positive for us or a negative? Let us know stuff like that. But we just, you can't hardly believe it's been a year, and like I said, we're not quite to 2,000 subscribers, but hopefully we'll get there one day. But
how about we say, okay, 1849?
Yeah.
How about we say when we hit 1900 we'll go live?
1900.
Yeah.
That's 51 subscribers away.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can wait that long.
Well, hopefully it won't be that long.
We might do that then.
If that goes by too quick, then we'll say 2000.
No. You'll keep moving that back like we moved Bradley's wedding day. Bradley's
now it's 30. No,
yeah,
it's supposed to be 30.
He's wanting to get married, what?
When he's
10,
18.
yeah, and now he's 30. And we keep moving that back for him. Bradley, he'll never get married, but he don't know that. But
he got upset when I told him he couldn't.
yeah, so we stopped telling him he couldn't. We just kept
Not
moving the
now.
date back. Yeah, not now. So, but I know you like Farmer Bradley, and I know some of you said something about wanting us to have more Corey on there with his singing, and it's just hard to get those young
Right
people.
now his life's so busy.
Yeah, he's got so much going on. We try to do more of that, but I've asked our baby boy Gavin about interviewing him, but he's really shy.
He got it from his mom.
He's really, really shy. So
Not as much as he's an introvert. He don't like to be exposed.
he's totally opposite from
You,
Corey and myself are a lot alike, and Robbie Lynn and Gavin are a lot alike. Not saying one's good, one's bad. It's just different. So, I guess if she talked like I did, we'd just be a mess. Y'all wouldn't hear anything. And if I was quiet like she is, y'all wouldn't hear anything. Sometimes.
I'm a follower. You're a leader.
Okay.
Everybody can't be a leader.
With that being said, too, I think here lately, I didn't write all the names down. There's been several of you that commented on our channel lately. I haven't been able to respond back because of the glitch in the YouTube. Anyway, if I remember her name, I got my phone in my pocket. Anyway, there's one commented tonight on one of our devotions, and I couldn't comment back to her. And I think on the YouTube, it showed up as Kate Snow, but she said she followed us on Instagram. So Robin and said I could, be a good idea to reach out to her and let her know why we didn't respond. And we reached out to her. I did a little bit ago and just let her know why we couldn't respond back. And that's important to us because
Very important.
Yeah, because
Because if I respond to a person's video, I like for them to respond back, and I'd like for everybody to know that we do.
Yeah. So
if we can, if it'll let us.
And if any of you that comment on our channel will go and look at the other comments of other people on the channel, you'll see that we comment back to pretty much every comment, unless it slips by us. It's not intentional. I'm big on that. What did Robbie Lynn describe me as? Borderline stalker, in a good way. But I'm gonna respond back to you probably more than one time. So anytime you don't get a respond back from Homestead and Pastors channel, it's not on purpose. But
it's something YouTube's doing because
it's doing to all the channels.
Well, the last video I did, I tried to comment from my YouTube. No, I don't have a channel.
From her phone.
From under my name, Robbie Lynn.
The Homestead Pastor, Miss Homestead Pastor.
And I responded to every comment, and then several minutes later we looked and they didn't show up. We waited till the next day, they still didn't show up. So I had to go under his name and respond to all the comments.
But it showed the number that you had commented, but it would not show her response back to y'all. So then she had to go on the computer, which is under my name, under the channel's name, and respond back, and it went then. So.
But I've done it before.
We hated to do that because we was fearful that once she done it the second time under our name, under Homestead Pastor's name, then y'all might get double the comments back. But evidently you didn't because nobody said anything. So, but we're big on that because we harp on that, and we'd be a hypocrite to complain about other people not commenting back to our comments, especially if you ask a question or something, and then us do the same thing. So. Never ever worry about that. It's something that didn't go right, and if you didn't get a response, like I told her tonight on Instagram, respond again or respond on another video, because there's been several times that I couldn't respond back, and then the next time you commented on another video, it came through, and I was able to respond.
Well, I've had channels that I'm subscribed to, and I've got the notification bell on, and I'm not seeing their videos.
Not getting their notifications. Yep.
I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
And that may be why there's several people that we've talked about lately that have not responded or commented on our channel that used to all the time. Maybe they need to check their whether they still subscribed or not, or whether the bells.
It showed me I was subscribed.
That's true. I don't know. We've had church members that we know didn't. I don't know if that thing backfiring or somebody's shooting at one another over there. Even got the dogs fired up. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but again, we're just thankful for the opportunity to have this platform to share the gospel, meet new people, share what Robbie Lynn's knowledge in the kitchen and what we do in the garden, and Farmer Bradley and Corey and Gavin and Michaela. our animals, everything we do here, and like I said,
we do have an upcoming video on Fall Garden, and then I don't know what you would call that.
the filtering system, yeah, with the 5-gallon buckets, that'll be out soon.
That and another little short little I don't know what you would call it, like a, what is it when you, not a review, but it's something we use all the time, and we thought some people might like to see it. We're gonna do that. It'll be a short one probably. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The rock.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you. I'm with you now. I'm kind of slow. I think it took for a minute to catch up. But also, we keep telling you this, just hadn't had the time to go do it. And y'all bear with us too. Like this comes to the spell. We always wanted to try to get it on Thursday evening at 7. It's probably not. It's probably not.
Last one took 3 days.
It did.
To upload.
Yeah, it did. It took 3 days to get it uploaded, to get it posted.
And it still wasn't on time.
No. So y'all bear with us on that. You know, we're struggling to get videos out. Hopefully we'll get a better internet service here one day. But what I was getting at is we want to take y'all to the old church and the new church and tell you about that's really something that needs to be shared about the way our ministry started at Flat Creek back in 06. I want to share that with y'all. And we want to go down to have one of our Come Sit a Spells down at the creek that I always talked about when I first started out on the Come Sit a Spell. Got several people I want to interview, a lot of old timers, as well as some other folks, some young people. I'd like to talk to some of our church members last night about their tiny house. They got a tiny house, and we'd like to maybe have that on here and talk to them about how that came about.
Kind of sort of the same scenario we went through.
Yep, and about being pretty much debt-free and living a self-sustainable life eventually.
Something like
Yeah, getting out of bondage. And then, like I said, y'all know that that's what we do on here a lot. We try to encourage that. We try to encourage you to be more self-sustainable, be out of debt as much as you can. And it's just heartwarming to get a lot of the comments that we get back on this channel that we're making a difference. And we're not doing that for a pat on the back, but it does make you feel good to know that you're helping somebody. There was another lady today, I can't remember who she was, that said she'd been off of YouTube for a little while. She was back on here and she was thankful for our channel, but she went through and deleted all the channels that were, if they wasn't family oriented or biblically based, basically good moral content. She deleted them and just kept the channels on there that had what she was looking for, good wholesome stuff. So again, we appreciate everybody. Y'all bear with us on getting these videos out. If you noticed on my devotions a lot lately, I haven't been using the camera. I've been using my phone, and we want to have a lot of end screens and fancy stuff on it.
basics.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with that stuff. But on my phone, I can just record a devotion, edit it, cut it a little bit at the front of the back. If I decide to do that, sometimes I don't. They seem to go over very well either way. But that's how I've been able to get more devotions out lately, is just doing it on my phone, but I having to do it on the camera and going and edit and everything. I can just go ahead and post it.
I hear a lot of people say they use their phone,
I know.
so we must be doing something wrong.
Well, probably our phone's out of date.
True, we have the oldest phone.
We got old phone. When you got a flip phone, we ain't quite back to the Noah days, but
We need to get rid of the smartphone.
But anyway, like I said, just drop us the comments below. Of course, with your prayer requests or things that that drew you to this camera. You gotta cut that out. Things that drew you to our channel. Things you like about it. Things you may not care that much about. Things you want us to do more of, less of, or something new you want us to start on here. So we're here to please you. Most of all, we're here to please God, but we're here to please you, to subscribers, and because if subscribers are not happy, they're not going to stay subscribed. What? What are you laughing at? Let's pray before them
Cars.
drags just wind back up over there. Father, we come before you tonight. We thank you again for this opportunity to call upon your most holy name. I thank you, Lord, for the way you blessed our family and our ministry and this YouTube channel, as well as all of our subscribers and viewers and those that watch this channel. I pray, God, they continue to watch it and they continue to be a blessing to them. I just thank you again for being the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And again, I just pray, God, you use this platform to help us get your word out to the lost and dying world. To those that are serving you, I pray, God, would be an encouragement to them through your word and your spirit. And again, Father, we just thank you again for this opportunity, for having us where we are at a little over 1,800 subscribers at a year's anniversary on YouTube. And we thank you and we praise you again. I pray for the subscribers on here, as well as on ones on Instagram, Facebook, all of the social media friends and family we have. We thank you for them. We pray for them and their families. And again, we just thank you for what you've done and what you're doing and what you're going to do. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, until next time, y'all remember, Jesus Christ loves you, and Jesus Christ is the answer for any and everything you're dealing with in life. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week. Bye-bye.